What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into Off the Rips. We got our Fanatics box. Actually, I've had it for some days. Here's the one I ordered that I told you about on the last Coffee and Cards. Welcome into Coffee and Cards 45. This is all it's going to be for me. And they must know I like the damaged boxes. They sent me one that was nice and, banged up. So, gotta appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping by. And are we being phased out? That's the topic today. I think we might be as humans. All this AI and robotics stuff. It's supposed to be here to help us, but are we being phased out? Are we not good enough anymore? No, we're good enough, but the reality is, where do we fit in when it's all said and done with this stuff? What does the future look like? With AI, it's kind of scary. Where do we fit in? That's the question, and I don't know. I really don't know. I definitely want your thoughts on it. Now, do I use AI at this point? I guess we all do in some retrospect. Google will give you their thoughts when you ask them as far as AI goes, and it's not perfect. It's pretty flawed, honestly. And in my opinion, you can never replace the human gut. But they want our data for a reason because, AI is supposed to be just as good or better than us. Take that as you will. But no. Nothing's ever going to be as good as a human touch, in my opinion. So, we fit in society. It's just, where are we going with all this? All the robots take over the world, and they make their own babies. They don't sleep. They go to their charger at the end of the day, and they recharge. And they never stop, We all have to stop. Granted, we can be on schedules, people working nights, days, all that. That's how we roll. But crazy times, y'all. Anyways, we're into this Fanatics things. I thought we could do Mega Monday, but let's just have Coffee and Cards 45. It's a beautiful day for it. This stuff right here, we're over $10 a pack. I mean, that's that's insane. $10 a pack for this stuff. 7 packs. So on the Fanatics box, it's actually more. So we'll rip here. But I don't have anything written up for Coffee and Cards today, but it's just, I did want to kind of touch on the AI thing because I don't know where it's going. I really don't. And I don't know if it's going to be good for us in the long run. But anyways, if you're not subscribed, please do it. And we'll get ripping here. There's a Kim Hernandez. Now, this is kind of the reason I really wanted these. I love the Topps logo. But at the end of the day, they are a little more expensive. So, robots, they'll never rip cards, right? We're wrong. They can't. Can robots make money? I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. They can do everything else, supposedly. So, eventually. McLean. And we got Josh Lowe. But I'd love to hear what you think about the whole situation. I'm not extremely educated on it. All this stuff happens pretty fast. As far as restocks in my area goes this week, my Target got a new end cap of cards, just a mound of cards. Like I said, I don't know if the demand's going to meet the supply the way things are looking. That's to be seen. Definitely not meeting the supply of Topps Chrome. I was basically very little's been sold. Like at my GameStop, they still have everything they had last week sitting there for Topps Chrome, which I was actually pretty shocked. I figured, oh, maybe some people will buy it there. But no. Will Wagner. Edwards. Whoops. And Schwarber. So far, not much doing here. That's half of the box, and we've hit nothing. And this is the scary part about Topps Chrome. I mean, you pay this premium, and you're not guaranteed premium. I'll tell you that right now. So, I think these are still sitting on the website, too, as far as I could see. Cepho, and do we have a redemption? Is there going to be a special coffee and cards here? I think we might have a redemption. Okay. Well, it is. Okay. We're going to save that for the end of coffee and cards. That's cool. Sagano. And Reynolds. I don't think I've seen a redemption come out of these yet. I don't know if that's going to be one of the special ones. Did we get a special one? Are we feeling special today? I don't know. Regardless, it's probably definitely an autograph. But I don't know how the actual redemptions look for the bats and balls and pictures and stuff. So, all right, that's good news. We're gonna hopefully get a good autograph, some good value out of this thing. Rhett Lauder, that's going to be our best Topps logo, or Topps refractor they call it, yet. So we'll put that up here. I mean, he hasn't pitched yet. But yeah, guys, are we good enough anymore? I mean, gals, we are, but I'm just a little concerned with where this whole thing's going. Can robots do everything humans can do? I don't know. Maybe eventually. It's to be seen. Diaz. Mason Wynn Cup. That's kind of nice. Amador. And Siri. Oh, I had a rookie pile, didn't I? Did I screw that up? No, I didn't really. Okay. It's like, do we just sit back and watch the robots do everything? What kind of life is that? Make sure they're doing it right, and they tell us we're not doing it right, or they're doing it right, So it's kind of funny. Okay, we got something here. We got something here. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Okay, we got something here. Maybe my thesis was right. I said, that I thought these were the best format for extra rare hits. So maybe it's going to prove me right here. We're going to start with this. Oh, it's a Garrett Cole image variation. That's nice. World Series. Or American League champions, yeah. That's cool. It's a good hit. It's one of the pictures I remember seeing on maybe the website or something. That's cool. I haven't hit one of those all year. I mean, I've only ripped, like I said, I ripped a lot of blasters. Have not done any megas. Did a hobby. Or jumbo, excuse me, not a hobby. So I've spent some money on this stuff, but not not as much as I could. Like I said, I don't know. Do I get a couple megas? We'll see. But subscribe to the channel, like the video, guys. We got an online redemption here. It's an autographed baseball, dude. Oh, who's got the baseball? I think this is going to be a good one if I remember right. World Series champs inscription of Juan Soto. Oh my Lord. What a hit. What an absolute nuke. No kidding. No kidding. And it's with him on the Nationals. That's interesting. Guys, what a hit today. Here on Coffee and Cards. We were due for a big hit on the channel, and we just got it. We got an autographed baseball. World Series inscription of Juan Soto. And this is why you rip the Fanatics box. This is the first redemption I've seen. As far as the rarity goes on those, it was pretty rare as far as I know. Maybe one in every 200 or so boxes, excuse me. I don't have the odds, but maybe I'll put in the comments how rare those redemptions are. That's amazing. So now you know the redemption's coming, just a normal redemption. But autographed baseball, you don't expect that out of a box of cards. Unreal. Unbelievable. You can't make it up here on Coffee and Cards. This is where it's at. Let me know what you think of the whole AI and robotics revolution. I just kind of want to get a little combo going on it and, see where you're at with it. How far are we off with just robots taking over? I mean, I know that's the next big thing they're talking about. Scary stuff. Awesome box here. The 2 hits made the box. I think the rest of it was pretty lackluster, but I think you are seeing a hit come out of each one of these boxes. Appreciate you stopping by, getting off the rips. We've got a redemption. Life's good. So look forward to seeing this autographed baseball in the future, guys. Thanks.